I'm your host, Logan23. You're joining me for Open Heart, Chapter 1. The Doctor is in! Welcome to Edenbrook, Boston's most prestigious teaching hospital. Hi, you look lost. Let me guess, first day of your medical residency? You're gonna need a photo ID. Just step over here, in front of the camera. I'll play as a female. Now, pick your hair. Auburn waves I like. Yep. That's one of the reasons why I chose her in the first place. Whoops, forgot to tell you to say cheese. What do you think? I can retake it? No way. I look great in that shot. Great. Next, spell your name for the ID. I'll go with default. Casey Valentine. Confirm. Here you go, Dr. Valentine. I wish my ID photo looked like that good. My first day as a real doctor. Am I dreaming? I wish I was in your shoes. I was in your shoes last year. Believe me, med school was nothing compared to this. Your 3 years of residency will be the toughest, most amazing years of your life. But this is the first year as an intern. It will be the craziest of all. I'm ready for it. I've been dreaming of working at Edenbrook for years. Ever since I learned Ethan Ramsey was here, his research basically inspired me to apply to med school. So, any words of advice? Make friends. With your fellow interns, your senior residents, even your patients. Friends will get you through anything. And, try not to annoy the attendings. You do not want to get on the boss's bad side. Noted. Passing through the waiting room on the way to the orientation, when you hear gasps behind you. A woman collapses out of her seat. Other waiting patients crowd around her. Give her space. Everybody, please step back. I'm a doctor. You hurry over to the woman, just as another doctor rushes in. He kneels at her side and checks her pulse. Pulse is weak. She's unresponsive. He looks around and spots you. You, rookie, get in here. Right away, doctor. Coming. You hurry over as the doctor lifts the woman in his arms and sets her up on a nearby gurney. What was she coming in for? Did she fill out a form yet? No, she just walked in. We don't figure out what's wrong with her fast. She's gonna die on this table. Rookie, check her BP. Grab a blood pressure cuff around the unconscious woman's arm and pump the bulb, peering at the numbers. It's plummeting. She's hypotensive. We've gotta get fluids in her. As a nurse places an IV, you help the doctor examine the woman. There's a bruise rapidly forming on her elbow. Oh. The woman weakly clutches your hand. You look down and see her fingertips are turning blue. Look at her fingertips. I think it's a sign of low blood oxygen saturation. You think or you know? I know. Good. Also look here. See this bruise? It's new, forming fast. Bruising that quickly suggests this woman is a hemophiliac. Take a closer listen to her lungs. Hurry. You slip your stethoscope into your ears and run the resonator over her ribs. I can't hear anything on her left side, and her right lung is struggling. Doctor, she's gonna suffocate. Feel panic rising inside you, but the older doctor seems cool and collected. Nurse, we've got a code blue. He takes a bag mask from the nurse and begins to gently pump air into the woman's lungs. What do we do, doctor? What's happening to her? Considering all the clues, it's all there. You know this, rookie. It's. You take a deep breath, thinking back over everything you learned in medical school. Hemophilia, low blood oxygen, no lung expansion on the one side. Suddenly it hits you. It's a hemothorax. Precisely. A blood vessel ruptured and is filling her pleural cavity, blocking her lungs from expanding. That's why she can't breathe. But we can't repair the blood vessel here. We'll have to do an emergency thoracotomy to drain the cavity instead. Nurse! The nurse hurries over, handing you a chest tube and a scalpel. You gulp as the doctor lifts the woman's shirt to expose the side of her ribcage. We need a local anesthetic. We're running out of time. Do it now or this woman's life is on you. Move the scalpel tip towards the woman's skin, whispering to yourself. Incision at the 5th intercostal space, anterior to the mid-auxiliary line. Scalpel quivers in your nervous grip. The doctor steadies your trembling hand in his. Hey, you can do this. You nod and focus on your trembling hand. Steady. You zero in, pushing everything out of your mind except the doctor's voice and touch. Your hand stops shaking. There you go. Nice and easy. You make a perfect incision in the space between the woman's ribs. Now the tube. Together, the two of you insert the chest tube with a spurt. Blood begins draining out of her chest, and she starts to breathe again. Huh? We did it! The doctor gestures to the nurses. She's stable. Get her into surgery. She's gonna make it. The nurses wheel the patient away as onlookers applaud. You're left feeling lightheaded after the intense moment. Wow, that was everything I dreamed being a doctor would be like. Doctor, that was absolutely amazing. You're right. It's pretty amazing you didn't get her killed. Wait, what? Your examination was slow and superficial. Your scalpel technique, amateur at best. Amateur? Sorry, doctor, it's my first day. Forgive me, I didn't realize. I'm certain that excuse would have comforted the woman's family, doctor. He grabs your new ID card off your lanyard and reads it. Valentine. He tosses you back your ID and walks off, and you watch him go. What an a-hole. Beside you, a couple of nurses make dreamy eyes at his retreating form. Yeah, and I'm completely in love with him. Don't worry about it, Dr. Ramsey is like that to everybody. Did you just say Dr. Ramsey as in Dr. Ethan Ramsey? Yeah, I take it you're a fan? He's only my medical hero and greatest inspiration. I've read all of his research. On the bright side, you'll get plenty more chances to impress him. Looking down, you finally register that your scalps are stained from the thoracotomy. Oh man, I'm here for 5 minutes and I'm already a mess. I can't show up to orientation like this. Don't sweat it. You can change at your locker. I'll show you the way. Walk in the locker room, searching for your assigned locker number. And come face to face with a gorgeous woman in her underwear. Oh, I'm so sorry. Quickly avert your eyes, staring awkwardly at the floor. How'd you make it through the medical school without ever seeing a bra before? I'm sorry, I just wasn't expecting... You turn away, only to run into a muscular, shirtless guy. Oh, go easy on her, Jackie. It's the first day for all of us. Hey, I can be friendly if you stay out of my way. The guy turns his attention back to you. You're awfully quiet. Hope Jackie isn't scaring you off already. If you're scared off by me, a career in medicine probably wasn't the best choice. I don't scare easy. Good. Neither do I. The guy extends his hand, giving you a playful wink. Bryce LaHaley, aka your new favorite surgical intern. Pleasure's all mine. Ignore the meathead. He's a scalpel jockey. Casey Valentine, internal medicine. Guess you're with me then. Come on, we're gonna be late. Jackie pulls on her scrubs, looking your stained pair up and down. You're gonna change before orientation, or what? I mean, we're wearing scrubs like everyone else. Quickly swap to a fresh pair of scrubs. Okay, all set. Alright, let's get ready. Bryce, do you ever put clothes on? Hey, if you got it, flaunt it. We'll lock the closet. Three of you arrive in the main atrium. The rest of the new interns are already gathered in front of all the impressive, statuesque women. Or woman, excuse me. Because as of today, you are no longer just students. You are doctors. Who is that? Seriously? Did you learn medicine in the woods or something? That's Harper Emery, the hospital's new chief. She's a total badass, world-famous head of neurology before she got promoted. Guess she's just a scalpel jockey too, Jackie? She's the exception that proves the rule. More will be demanded of you than you've ever experienced. Some of you will buckle under the pressure. Some of you will quit. But some of you will thrive. She's inspiring. I feel like I can do anything. Well then, can you pipe down? I'm trying to listen. You've been entrusted with the sacred duty, the care and well-being of every man, woman, and child who enters this hospital. Are you ready? Burst in applause with the rest of the interns and look around, sharing excited smiles with your new colleagues. You meet a young woman's eye, giving her a smile. She doesn't smile back. She's the only intern not clapping. You'll be introduced to your senior residents tomorrow. But for now, you'll be partnering up for your first patients. Your assignments are posted on the board. Good luck, doctors. Later, meathead. Have fun. And try not to miss me too much. Bryce grins at you as he jogs over to join the other surgical interns. As the medical interns gather around the board to learn their new assignments, you stifle a yawn. How are you tired already? You're 60 seconds into a 14-hour shift. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. The room I rented when I moved to Boston turned out to be just a closet under a very busy staircase. Scan the list for your name. Looks like I'm partnering with Dr. Emery? Huh? Ah, as in Chief of Medicine Harper Emery? No, as in medical intern Aurora Emery. Everyone turns to look at the unimpressed intern you noticed during Chief Emery's speech. Wait, are you related to Harper Emery? She's my aunt. Oh, just great. Now we have to compete with pedigree. Dinner interns murmur in surprise and awe. Let's just get it out of the way. Yes, I could get you a meeting with her, but I won't. And I won't tell her how you think she's the greatest surgeon of her generation, either. I mean, she actually is, though. Wow, Aurora. Dr. Emery's really your aunt? It must be so difficult. It's... You notice a flicker of surprise in Aurora's eyes before she narrows them. Did anyone ask you what you thought? What do you say we go check on our patients, if you're done with the pleasantries? Those were the pleasantries? Aurora walked down a corridor, trying to get your bearings in the massive ward. Okay, so our first patient is in room 532. Should we talk about how we're going to approach the case? No need. Look, Aurora, I'm just trying to be friendly. This is a tough job. We should have each other's backs. I can manage just fine on my own, thanks. She charges forward, purposely keeping a few steps ahead of you. You enter room 532, hesitating as you realize your first patient isn't much older than you are. Oh, are you my doctors? Aurora pushes past you to stand by Annie's bedside. Her frown melts into a surprisingly kind smile. We are. You must be Annie. I'm Dr. Emery, and this is Dr. Valentine. We're here to take care of you. Wow, apparently she is physically capable of being nice. Annie, I'm going to take your vitals while Dr. Valentine asks you some questions. Before we start, is there anything we can call for you? Or anyone? Being in the hospital can be a little less scary with someone by your side. I just moved here for grad school. My family's on the other side of the country. I don't really know anyone yet. Well, I just moved here too. Maybe we can look out for each other while you're here. Sure, okay. Can you hold out your arm for me, Annie? As Aurora counts Annie's heart rate, you notice that the skin on Annie's arm has some marbled patches. She scratches at them nervously. Do you often suffer from itchy skin? Not really, just these past few days. Your chart says you came in here suffering from severe headaches, nausea, and vertigo. And my palms keep cramping up. When did they start? She just said that. Have you ever had these symptoms before? Never. The timing really sucks. I had to cut my vacation to Indonesia short because of them. You did the right thing. Vertigo in a place where you're unfamiliar with can be very dangerous. Not to mention how scary it must have been. It still is. How long will I have to stay here? Clearly she's a person who doesn't want to spend time idly by, so we'll do our best to make it quick. But for now, just relax. And he relaxes, reassured by your confidence. Okay, I'll try. I panic really easily when I get stressed out. You've got nothing to stress about, Annie. Except a mountain of schoolwork. This poor girl. She's stuck in a giant new hospital in a giant new city all by herself. I know how that feels. You really have no reason to worry, Annie. Your health and well-being is our first priority. And if that means helping you with a pile of schoolwork, then count Dr. Emery and me in. Count us in. I mean, sure, I guess. Really? Thanks. She brushes her hair away from her neck, revealing a neck rash. Quickly look over the rest of her body, noticing a cut on her ankle. Okay, so she has a skin rash. The skin rash is, I'm assuming, matching the same as her on her arm. Let's try how did you get the cut on your ankle? Oh, that? I cut it on some coral when I was scuba diving in Pulau Mijangan. You're a scuba diver. I'm still learning. I went for my diving lessons while I was on my trip. Okay, Annie, one last question. Do you have any known allergies to medication? None that I know of. Aura finishes taking Annie's blood pressure. We're all done here for now. We'll let you get some rest. You did really well, Annie. Thanks. You guys are super nice. I was expecting some old grumpy guy. You laugh, relieved to have gotten you through your first real patient consultation in one piece. To be honest, so was I. Aurora step into the corridor, closing the door behind you. Dr. Valentine? I don't think I'm ever gonna get tired of hearing that. That's funny. I'm already tired of hearing it. All trace of the friendly Aurora is gone, you sigh, focusing on the work instead. How were Annie's vitals? Good, but we should run a full workup. And we should order a screen for viruses or bacteria. She could have picked something up on her trip. Not the worst idea. Ooh, I get to do something. Paging Dr. Aurora Emery to Dr. Harper Emery's office. And I guess that means you're doing it. Seriously? I'll tell you what. When the chief wants to see you, I'll run the labs. Until then... She shrugs and walks away, leaving you with the grunt work. Gee, thanks. Other patients keep you busy all morning. Finally, you have a minute to yourself. You sag against the wall to catch your breath. You haven't sat down in hours. Dr. Valentine, your labs for patient 532. Read them over. Huh. Annie picked up an uncommon strain of bacteria. Could be the source of her symptoms. Let's give her 200 milligrams of cefoproxime antibiotics every 12 hours and see how she does. Later, you're trying to find your way back to Annie's room. I am totally lost. Bewildered, you turn around looking for something familiar. Ugh. Plow into another intern who drops a textbook he was carrying. My bad. No, I'm sorry. That was probably my fault. I was too busy reading my book. Hey, I saw you in orientation. Casey Valentine, right? I'm, Landry. Landry Olson. You kneel down to pick up Landry's dropped textbook. Diagnostic Principles by Dr. Ethan Ramsey. Whoa, you're reading Diagnostic Principles by Ethan Ramsey? Yeah, I totally worship the guy. Shrine in my basement and everything. Kidding. I never know if it's clear when I'm making a joke. Well, they say never meet your heroes. Wait, it's you, isn't it? You're the intern who did the thoracotomy with him this morning? Yeah, and he ripped me a new one in front of everyone. It was so unbelievably lucky. Ethan Ramsey actually talked to you. This is what I was get for work and getting to work an hour early. If I saw him in person, I'd probably just... Freezes up, staring wide-eyed in panic. Yeah, it was pretty intimidating, but... Landry, you okay? Points past you, you turn around. There, talking to a nurse down the hall is... Oh, crap. Uh-oh, he's coming this way. Hide me. Hide you. Hide me! What am I doing? I can't let my first date go like this. I'm gonna go talk to him. The man wants to tore apart the research of an AMA's presidents. And during the president's keynote address. Are you sure about this? Nope. Make a better impression on Dr. Ramsey. Hide behind Landry. You duck behind Landry like he's a human shield. What are you doing? Shh, don't let him see me. Dr. Ramsey walks by and easily sees you cowering in fear behind Landry's small frame. Rookie, are you hiding from me? Yes? Ethan looks with a bemusement from you to Landry and back. He rubs the bridge of his nose and walks away. Interns. That could have been worse, right? Actually, no, it couldn't have. I think I'm ready for the earth to swallow me whole now. Later, you check in on Annie. She's curled up in a bed, playing idly with her phone. She perks up a little when she sees you, forcing a smile. Oh, hi, Dr. Valentine. I just came by to see how you're feeling, Annie. The same. The nurse came by and gave me some medication a little while ago. Antibiotics. It's too soon to see any improvement yet, but hopefully we'll see some results here soon. You touch her arm to comfort her and then turn to leave. Hey, could you stay a while? It's kinda lonely being here all on my own. Of course I can. pull up a chair, taking a seat beside her bed. Thanks, Dr. Valentine. No, thank you. I haven't been on my feet since I got out of bed this morning. Or off my feet. So, Annie, what are you studying? Annie blinks as if she's confused by the question. When she tries to answer, her words are slurred. My mouth's in the hang of this, but my... She sways, her voice woozy, as she tries to finish her sentence. Annie? Annie, are you feeling okay? Annie slumps back on her pillow, unconscious. Her heart rate monitor sounds a long, flat tone as her heart stops. Oh my god, Annie? Annie? Code Blue, I need some help in here. Oh, crap. A patient's life hangs in the balance whether you save her and earn your place at Edenbrook. Keep playing to find out. I was about to say, this is where fates to gray and suddenly I make a choice to save someone's life? Please? So with that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down to the description below, links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. So it looks like there will be a total of 2 chapters today. That's cool. So one will be a diamond one, and one will be not. And I guess we'll see which one I do next. But without further ado, thank you all for tuning in, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.